Alright, dudes, we're not going to spend too much time on the starting soon screen because I specifically checked the audio before this because I made shorts, and usually when I make shorts I turn off the audio, which I did! We could have had a stream with no audio if I wasn't paying attention. But now we're going to be playing some Tetris because I took a big old break from live streaming and now we're back. And the best way for me to get back into it is just by playing some absolutely no strings attached Tetris because I feel like I've been doing a lot of things lately that I have been having strings attached to them. And Tetris is not one of those things. I played a couple of games for warm up. I got whatever place I got there. And I feel pretty warmed up. Pretty decently raring to go. But today I did want to do Beat Me Take My Pokemon, but there's a change coming down the line with Beat Me Take My Pokemon that I have not worked out yet. That I know how it's gonna work mechanically, but I need to make a graphic for it, and like it's pretty lazy graphic too, and nothing real complex. Maybe I'll talk about it later if I run out of things to think about. I'm not thinking about too many things right now, I guess. It's always amazing to me how I feel like really confident in my ability to place these Tetris blocks, and then I start trying to commentate over it, and the commentary just drains all of my mental ability to think. I feel like I'm not warmed up again. And that's probably going to be my excuse when I inevitably lose here fairly quickly, is that I just wasn't warmed up. There's a difference between... See right there, that was the big mistake that I was waiting for. I'm not really warmed up. Let me check my attackers. I'm getting heckin' attacked right now. I wish I had that piece. Long piece. Would have been good for digging out of this hole. This is the opposite piece that I need. I need that green piece. Alright, well, I'm just dead. Terrible start. Absolutely. Gosh darn disgusting start. I did accidentally end myself, but I definitely should not have done that. Don't worry. I'm commentary warmed up now. Rip raring to go. We're also gonna have the Mightiest Mark, Roaring Moon, and Iron Valiant raids on Thursday. And tomorrow they're dropping the Zhao arc for One Piece. And I definitely want to not have to live stream tomorrow, so that I can also work on that thing for Beat Me Take My Pokemon tomorrow while I'm watching One Piece. Made the most sense to me, and I wanted to get at least one live stream up before Thursday. So now we're here, and I think that's a pretty good summary of where I'm at least in terms of live streaming. In terms of videos, I think we have a couple videos left for the Lethalmon. I really like that game. For a good number of the planets. And I got some shorts out on that game, and the shorts did pretty good. Can't complain. They got the views. Sometimes I wonder how I'm going to get views on my YouTube channel, and then I think to myself, just upload shorts forehead, and usually that works. Ah, killed myself. I killed myself a lot there. I just died. Wow, pretty bad start. Maybe I should focus on playing the game rather than just spewing nonsense out of my mouth, but it's fine. Of course, Lethal Mon is like the first series that I'm playing the game when the game is still like being updated. It's not like a finished game yet, which I may be kind of hesitant, but also that's a great way for devs to get, you know, like live feedback, is people actually playing their game. And I wanted this person to get actual live feedback. And they did actually watch the video, at least the first one, I think. Yeah, yeah, definitely the first one. They commented on the first one. Who knows if they watched anything past that? I like to think I give some good constructive criticism, some good ideas flowing in my brain. Hope they have like a lot of lore stuff in Lethal Mon, because that was the big thing that I liked about Lethal Company, was all the lore going on in the background. And it seems like that game is kind of trying to do that. I don't know if it was just for the setup, that you're like an ex-Team Rocket member and the world has like gone away. It doesn't seem like it's come up at all yet in the game. Am I getting unlucky or am I just bad? I feel like it's a mix of both. Alright, that bought us some time to doof around. The doofing will continue in just a sec. Just a sec. I'm gonna do this kind of stupidly, just so I can do this and I can pull open. And I can start throwing things in here, just to buy me a little bit more time. Alright, there we go. Why am I still red? Who's still... I guess I should be targeting my attackers to actually slow them down, maybe. Just a thought. Now the next line that I can play I want to be a Tetris, but it's not going to be. It's going to be that. I need another thing that I'll have to do. Game, can you, like, stop trying to kill me? It's gonna be appreciated. I think now I'm dead. Saved myself right at the last second there. Alright, it auto-placed that piece, and now I am actually dead. Yep, cool. What was that, 45th? Well, at least we're climbing from where I was before, and my absolute terrible position into just terrible position now. What was I saying about Lethal Mon? We did complete the main run. And it seems like I didn't actually go back and count up the planets. I wish I did that so I can, like, trace them out, because I know there's 16 of them. I think there's also a picture that shows each individual planet number. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna go for the actual win this time. Why is it that the game is trying to kill me as soon as I said that? Like, me and this game have a toxic relationship right now. This one? No, it's this one. And then this one. And this solves my problem. Oh, that solves a lot of my problem. You go here. Solve that temporarily with this, and then this. That was not an optimal. Why do I have so many of these pieces? I got like no way to get rid of them. Okay, I got rid of them. Let's be a little risk. Don't do that. Well, I wish this game had a way to always just target your attackers. Because that's just how I play. I attack back. I protect, I attack, I fight back. That's my strategy. But the game always sets it to random. Okay, that was somewhat of a fix. That was a much better fix. Oh, this obviously has to go here. I can't place this here, but I have to. Like have to though. That stinks. That really stinks. That's not where I wanted that to go. I have to place this here or I die. I needed that purple and I would have been fine. Oh well. What else do I want to talk about? What else am I actually doing with this YouTube channel? So Lethalmon. Have I talked about that yet? No. Talked about Beat Me Take My Pokemon. I guess there's kind of like the not Pokemon live streams, just like Shadow, which is some. I just gotta get around to doing that whenever I get around to doing it. There's no easy way to keep putting that off, especially since I think the next one is going to be the last one, and I have been absolutely terrible trying to get things like live streams like that to end. Like Persona 5 Strikers was like that. Put that off for a super long time. A bunch of other series I can't think of right now that don't come to mind, but like, you know. You're an avid watcher, you know. all I know, you could be somebody 50,000 years in the future trying to watch this live stream and figure out where humanity went wrong. Hey, you're in the right place. Ah, I'll use the square. I really hate my options right now. Well, now I need that orange one. But I have the blue one. Wait, doing the math? Math has been done. Calculated the risk. Ah, the risk was calculated, but I'm bad at the game. So it was miscalculated. I mean, that's not the worst. I can fix this pretty easily. I just need that one long piece. And to not ruin my life. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Pokemon Legends ZA, roughly 18 days out. That's exciting. We're definitely gonna have a good time playing that in the future. I guess I should probably start working on like a thumbnail template for that sooner rather than later. There's also, what's happening on the 5th? Oh, Zenless on 0. Next patch is coming up on the 15th. Well, that doesn't affect this. Well, it kind of affects this channel because I play Zenless on 0 in my own time. Let's ruin our life for just a sec so that we can hopefully unruin it using science. I need to not put this there. I need to put that there, that here, this here. It's a temporary problem for not me to solve. That's for future me to solve. Can't solve the problem yourself? Just toss it up to the future. They'll figure it out. There's a future. They'll figure it out or die. I just need to figure it out or survive for a bit. Blue, please. Thank you. I can't do that. I have to do this. And this. No, come on. What? Slid me up the screen. Alright, well 37 is still terrible. But that one was not my fault. I had the line there. I was gonna escape. The game just killed me. What else is like a one-off? Oh, Danganronpa. Yeah, we finished Danganronpa 1, and then I want to make that into a video. But I've also been thinking about making some past live stream series into videos too, like Ori, both of the Oris and Xenoblade Chronicles. I might want to revisit those. I'm not entirely sure, I'm done with those yet. I think they might make good long play videos just for me to have. Because that's gonna kill me. Because I want to make Hollow Knight a really nice long play video, but I'm obviously gonna need some practice. right now, there's really only the Pokemon Sword and Shield video, which I love to death. But it's a little bit different. That was like an Alpharad style video. I want to make an RT game style video. Are we picking up the math here? Oh, I saw that happening before I could do anything about it. I think I could, but I just wasn't good enough. I don't know what to do with that. I want that whole gone. Gotta go. I'll be sleeping with the fishes. There we go. Alright, we're gonna take... Actually, I don't need to risk it, just do that. I need to not complete any other lines until I can get the next Tetris ready to go. Do that. Next Tetris. Let's put that in our back pocket. It'll be a surprise tool to help us later. Oh, come on. I need, like, that one block there, but there's no good place to put this. I'll figure it out. That's also not a good place to put this. You know what? I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start fixing my mistakes. Oh, I put that over top of the hole, didn't I? I need to stop doing that. I feel like I'm doing it just because I'm trying to commentate, but I have been misplacing way more frequently today. And I'm not even sure why. It causes me a little bit of pain every time I do. Can I get, like, something that I can put here? Alright. I have to do that, or the game's gonna kill me. Oh, that was a little bit of a surprise. I did not expect that much of a jump. I wanted to put that there, but thankfully I could just pocket it for later. Why am I worried about being so concise with my words? I should be worried about placing higher on the leaderboard. That was a mistake, if you couldn't tell. Big mistake. I can still fix that with a square, really. Yeah. Unmistaked. Wasn't such a bad fix. Just put this here, I don't care. Go away. Go away. How does a double Tetris not just solve all my problems? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to die. I can't do that. Oh, wait. Just the extra line just adds a little bit of insult to injury, like, oh, you could have been a little bit faster, couldn't you? No, I couldn't have. Place it down too incredibly fast. I need that, and I need that, and I need squares to screw off for a bit, and... No! Why did that auto play? That was a kind of a T-spin. Alright. 12th is at least an understandable place for everything that I just had to go through. And level 65. That's, like, at least fine. I can finally say that I'm warmed up now. So now I have no excuses if I do anything less than 30th place. What else we got on the channel right now? What's the other thing other than Shadow that I'm not... It's not Danganronpa. What's the other thing other than Shadow, Danganronpa, and... something else. Not, Infinite Fusion, though. Infinite Fusion has its whole can of worms right now. I'm just... it's really feeling like Kanto again, but with new mons, and I hate that feeling of playing through Kanto again, but with new mons. I've seen Kanto again, but with new mons so many times. And, like, at least there was that sewer area. That was kind of neat. But, like, it just lacks the, like, nice tools for grinding, like, experience share. And I gotta do, like, questing stuff, and there's no, like, auto fly, even though I could, like, walk back an entire ways to a place. Infinite Fusion is just kind of killing me, man. Also, I, like, kind of lost, but that was because I misjudged the situation, and I should have grinded. If I grind, I'm gonna be fine, but I gotta work out time to grind. I don't really have time for just grinding. I gotta do more exciting things, like making things for Beat Me, Take My Pokemon, preparing for Legend CA, and all that stuff. And also, Lethalmon kind of took over the fan game spot in my YouTube channel upload. Whatever that means. Feel me? You know. You saw. Do that. Alright, we're pretty decent board right now. Take a risk, even though we have no lines. The world just decided to grant me a line. I think I messed up. Shouldn't have that. Oh, I wasn't even trying to kill a guy, but I got to kill him. Other than that happened. There we go. And there we go. I have a lot of kills now. A lot of people attacking? I guess not anymore, they're dead. Nice. Really wish I had a place to put this red that is not here. Oh, but it's fixable. Will I Tetris? Run out the haymakers? Well, I can. I am probably out to get stepped in the back by the game, but I'm taking my time on my ride. Okay, didn't I just complete a Tetris? Why did that not fix any of my life problems? Why did that complete any of my... What? I completed 2 lines and nothing happened. Oh, here we go, though. Absolute haymakers getting spewed out right now. Thank you, finally. Got a good placement. And now the game's trying to kill me again. What? Alright, what was I supposed to do? There was no placement there that would have saved me. I needed that line, and I would have put the line there, and then I would have kept going. But no, it slid me 3/4 of the way up the screen. Let me watch that back on the replay. Let's see, I am 1, 2, 3... well, I moved a little bit, but you get the point. I put that there, and then that yellow one just killed me instantly. Why? I could have shuffled that line to... ah, well, it's 10th place. That's fine. 10th place is acceptable. But Pokemon Infinite Fusion... Pokemon Infinite Fusion also seems like it might be getting to a point where, like, the gyms actually try to beat you. I don't know. Erica's gym, where it led with 2 Pokemon that are fully evolved fused together, that was kind of like a whoa moment. You know? I feel like she has Psychic for Poison, Flying for Bug. That was Grass Week 2, Fire? I don't think it had anything for Fire types. But we also don't have Fire types. But you do have Flying type fusions, so I'm gonna try and at least use those next time. I maybe didn't think this as far ahead as I wanted to. That's a dumb move. I'm not doing that. Even if it would cause me to build a line in the future, I'm not doing that. Sometimes you just gotta say no. Oh, nobody told me life was gonna be this way. I hate everything I'm doing. That solves a lot of the problem actually right there, that one single fell swoop. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, I can get Tetris here, and then I can start building for the next one. All I need is a piece that fits, like, perfectly in that spot. Like that one. That's a back-to-back Tetris. Use this for that. Put this down here for now. Give me another back-to-back Tetris. And let's just destroy it all and try and get out of this. Gotta be on them attackers, man. I want to fight the people who are trying to fight me, not randos who are just getting picked off by people who have higher kill count than them. Than me. Specifically. There we go, there we go, there we go. Go away. That's fine. That's less fine, but it's acceptable for now, I think. I'm trying to dig myself out of this pit. I'm out of the pit. Wasn't a very deep pit, I guess. There. Nah, that doesn't work. Does that work? No. I'll put that here for now. So I can do that. That's the piece that I want here. This is for the birds. Was that intended? Who knows? Me, I know, it was not intended. I can tell you firsthand. Oh, not doing that. Give me that piece. Be quick. The whole lobby's coming for me now. That's the time to use that piece. It would be time to use that piece, but I squandered it. I threw it away. I threw away the time to use that piece too. There you go. Yep. Yep. Okay. A little bit of room to run. I have escaped police custody, but they still know I'm around. They're just not actively looking for me right now. They really should be. I'm a dangerous man. I might get away with some stuff. I'm not getting away with that. Please, thank you. There. There. Okay, that was not where that piece was supposed to go. Oh, that'll be the end of me here in a couple minutes. Alright. A couple minutes, maybe a couple seconds if I'm lucky. Squares do not go in the square hole, unfortunately. There really aren't any square holes here. That was a wrong trade, but I got the right one actually, now I look at it. I can do this, and I can do this. And then, no, now I'm dead. Alright, well, now I'm super dead because that piece auto-placed as well. Alright. 11th place. Just fine and dandy. That piece sent out. I didn't have very many kills, I don't think. Yeah, I only have one. So I probably wasn't gonna be able to keep up with the big people there. Oh, yeah, unfortunate. What else do we have going on the channel right now? Oh, 128 teams is done. Can't say that the last time I did Tetris live stream. In fact, I think there were still about 20 or so teams left whenever I made the last Tetris live stream, and now we're here, and now I need to start battling them against each other, which I figured out I'm going to do through YouTube Shorts. I'm not going to make one big video doing it. I might make one big video doing it. I'm not sold to that idea. But I think each independent match in the bracket is going to be its own little YouTube short that I try to make like a minute explaining why I think which team would beat the other one more often than not. And then maybe there could be like an upset in the bracket if people think that one match should go the other way enough. Don't be like, alright, I'll make a correction next time. Move on to the next stage of the bracket. I'm not a perfect person. Capable of making mistakes. I also kind of want it to be all controlled by me, though. If I'm being honest. I want to have all the power. But yeah, 128. The thing about 128 bracket is now there's 127 matches. What do I do with these greens? The dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life. That's what I do with the green. I can put this green here. Oh wait, no, this will be the... I don't think I've ever pulled off that move before. And somehow it worked out, because I can do this. Oh, marvelous. Green goes there, we discussed this. Red will go here, red will go here. I no longer have to place the green. Just do that because I have a green coming up. Yeah, why did I do that if I knew I had a green coming up? I have two greens. Let's do that, and that'll probably end my game rather quickly once I have to pay for the consequences of my actions. Yeah, it's too late for that. Ooh. Lily Mama. I don't know why I said that. It's been... I've never even read Diary of a Kid book. I don't know why that phrase popped into my head. Oh, just a second of brevity, huh? I feel like I earned a little bit more than that. I don't know why I switched to this piece. I had no plans for this piece. Almost misplaced that one, but I didn't. Character progress. There we go. Let's do that, even though it causes me problems to do that. Like a lot of them. Okay, where this one goes. This one just needs to go here and... What was I thinking? Alright. That was a pretty bad misplace on my part. I don't think it was deserving of 41st, though. I think I just got a little unlucky there. Slowed up the screen. Kinda quiet today. I feel like somebody comes and hangs out in Tetris'd live streams by now. I mean, I have not live streamed in a bit, and general interest in live streams has decayed over a while. I do feel better about my YouTube channel, though, than when I was last time I live streamed. Mostly because I had those shorts that did fine. And I went to Pittsburgh, and that was very re-energizing. I feel like I got a very good idea of how I'm going to handle the stuff coming down the road, and how I'm going to handle Pokemon battling, and the narrative that I'm going to try and keep, I don't know, not forcing upon people. What's another synonym for forcing upon people? Going with, I guess. I guess I can talk about Pittsburgh maybe randomly. I felt very good about Pittsburgh, despite Pittsburgh being my worst regional finish so far. Mostly because in my previous regionals, I brought a hyper offense team that I feel like I am good at piloting hyper offense as a player. What a thought. But I never felt like I was crazy good at practicing for regionals and knowing how to tweak teams. It was kind of just throw it at the wall and then we'll see if it sticks, was my approach. Dog, I need one more piece there, okay? You can't just slide me up the screen and then give me the straight piece right when I can put it in there. That's... That's so annoying. Just to get auto-killed by the game like that. But Pittsburgh, I went 3-5. Which my first regional I went 5-4, my second regional I went 4-5, and now I went 3-5. So I had one less win, but I really feel like it was because I wasn't playing competitive Pokemon. I could have gotten better thing at Pittsburgh, but I think my team building was much better. I think I know how to practice for tweaking teams now, because I did 128 teams, and I had to tweak a bunch of teams for strategies that didn't necessarily work for that. I got a better idea of how to think around problems in team building, rather than just subbing out one entire Pokemon to deal with another Pokemon. I'm thinking instead about changing a set, or how I change my leads for specific matchups, rather than just changing out a specific Pokemon. It's something I really didn't like doing, but it would just work more often than not. But then it would make me weak to other matchups to switch out that Pokemon. And I did kind of do that with the Pittsburgh team. I did immediately just switch out one of the Pokemon that I was going to bring the week prior, which was Metagross. Or, well, I switched out Kamo for Metagross, which I think was the right call, because my entire team was weak to Freeze Dry pretty much. But I really liked I think every battle that I had at Pittsburgh, except for like the last one, was very meaningful, and that's just because I got unlucky on the first game of the last battle, and I was already kind of mentally really strained for the day, because I had also lost some matches previously to getting unlucky. And then, like, the game 2 first turn, I just immediately blundered. I had a really good move that I could have gone for, but I instead played it safe, but then in playing it safe, I immediately threw. The opponent... The opponent... I didn't throw, the opponent just very much benefited from me playing it safe on the 8th game, and then I lost game 2, and that felt not great. I think I die. I'm surprised I didn't autoplay set these. Okay, how is that worth 57th? That is not... I mean, that was a terrible performance. Mostly because I'm thinking not about the game right now. Thinking about talking about... just putting my thoughts out there. Pittsburgh Regional, I felt... like, I also... the other thing about Pittsburgh is that I also didn't correctly guess the teams that I was going to play. Like, I heavily prepped for Rain and Sun and non-Choice Scarf and DD Scythe Spam teams, and I played 2 or 3 Scarf and DDs. 2 of them were very early, and I only played 1 Rain team, and that was a match that I won. That was my second round. I played the Rain team, and I absolutely handled the Rain team. But I didn't play a single Sun team. Oh, Hard Trick Room. That was another thing that I was prepared for. And I did play a team that had somewhat Trick Room. But I could have done better. It was the game with Tyranitar, Amoonguss, Porygon 2, and Incineroar on the opponent's team, and I think I could have better thought out my Tyranitar matchup before the event. It was kind of something that I just let go of, because I knew that I had a Body Crush Mon, but I didn't correctly... think about... I didn't play correctly, I think it's better. My play was bad in that match, because I had like the guaranteed win at one point, and I think I blew it, and I think I always had the guaranteed win in that game as long as I didn't throw away my Blood Moon Ursaluna. But I threw away my Blood Moon Ursaluna kind of fairly quickly without getting a lot in return, and then just trusted Sinisha in order... Am I getting unlucky? What is happening? I feel like the game is killing me instantly. That was pretty bad. I guess I did close the hole that I was trying to use to put things into, but also, looks like I got 2 squares there. I hate trying to get squares when everything is uneven. I'll obviously make a 3rd regional video, like, at some point. I need to, like, catch up, because if I'm doing a regional video, if I'm going to a regional once a year now, like I kind of want to, I need to start making a regional video once a year, which means that in the next year I need to make 2 of those, which maybe once I make 1 of them it'll be easier. Because I said that I would make the next regional video all the way back in February, but then Sword and Shield took longer than expected and underperformed how I wanted it to, which really killed my enthusiasm for making those kind of videos. But now I'm enthused again, since I went to Pittsburgh and I had such a fun time with the team that I brought to Pittsburgh. It was so much fun. I learned so much more going 3-5 at Pittsburgh than I would have learned if I had gone 6-2 at Pittsburgh with like a different hyper offense team that just has like Sneasler and DD, Tailwind, Earth, Blood Moon, Ursaluna. I feel like I learned so much more. It was such a good experience, and I'm excited for when Champion rolls around, because I think I'm that's gonna be the hard launching point for me playing competitive Pokemon more often on the channel and doing tournaments and that kind of thing more openly, is that I think I've gotten rid of this mental block that I had, where every team that I play with has to be like extremely well thought out. I feel like I've gotten rid of the mental block that was keeping me from making teams that I want to have faith in. You know, quiet for a sec while I figure out what the heck is going on. Alright, game. What are we playing here? I thought I was going to play Tetris, and you have played Slide Me Up the Screen in 2 moves. Very cool. Somehow only worth 44th place. What was I talking about? Was I still talking about Pittsburgh Regional? I feel like I said everything I wanted to say about Pittsburgh Regional, though. Also, my first time actually going to a physical day 2 at a regional just to see what it's like, and it is a slightly different environment. I tried to figure out what side games are, but I kind of get it. It's just like a mini local, and then like sometimes they have different rules, I think. I've tried to find like good YouTube videos explaining what side events are regionals before, but I can never seem to find one. I want to make one in order to fill in that gap. But I gotta make the regional video before I do that. Maybe that's another mental block that I have in my head, is just the first regional video. I think that that's a very... I mean, it's been a mental block in my head for like 4 years now, I guess. It's not really a secret. It's just... I don't know exactly what it is. I can't put my finger on quite what stops me from making the video, whether it's like perfectionism or wanting to know how the trilogy ends. Well, it's not like a trilogy. That was another mental block, is that I wanted to do the best that I had done out of any regionals as the third one, so that way it felt like a trilogy. And would give people something to look forward to in the future. Like, he's just gonna keep getting better, and that's unrealistic. It's unrealistic to expect yourself to go from 5-4 to 6-2 just because you want to, or 6-3 rather. Just because you expect yourself to keep improving, because Pokemon is a very variable game. Okay, thankfully
will let me place that piece. No. Oh, I thought it was gonna kill me there for sure. Yeah, Pokemon is a very variable game. The better player will not win every time. Teams are always variable. There's variance in the game with RNG. It's just not realistic to set goals based on performance, but it's better to set goals based on experience. And I feel like I gained a lot of important experience at Pittsburgh. I've said it already, but I'm going to definitely say it a lot of times during the actual, when I make a video about the regional in the future and my regional experience. But I feel like I learned more going 3-5 at Pittsburgh with the team that I brought than if I had gone 6-2 and made day 2 at the regional using just some generic hyper offense team. I feel like I know what it takes now, and I know how to get better. I see the path better. That's something I'm really looking forward to sharing with people. Alright, game. You've been trying to kill me for a while now, and I feel like I've been having some pretty good talks. I really thought it just killed me there. I thought I was dead for sure. Alright, it auto-placed that piece and killed me. Cool. Thanks a lot. Worth 41st. I think that was the same exact place that I got last time. Which is terrible. But besides that, yeah, I feel like... Oh, Undertale Yellow is something I need to get around to. I really want to finish the Genocide route before the end of this year, just so I can feel done with it moving into the next year. Tears of the Kingdom hard mode is also that way, but I really don't want to give up on Tears of the Kingdom hard mode. I really don't want to, but I have a lot of other more exciting things on my plate other than that. And also, I'm so out of playing Tears of the Kingdom that trying to play it hard mode again... I don't know. I think I would need to practice boss fights and gameplay mechanics again before I can do Tears of the Kingdom hard mode again. I also want to know if you die in the Ganon fight, does it respawn you all the way at the beginning of the fight? Because I don't remember dying during Ganon's original fight, my original playthrough. I think, okay, game. I wish you would not auto-place my pieces for me. I wish I would be able to wiggle them around, not frame one, drop them. Oh, well. What else do we have going on? Can't think of anything else. I know there must be something. There's something else video-wise, isn't there? Oh, the loneliest Pokemon in Paldea video. I don't know. I've just been working on other things. I really like the idea of the video. I do. I really, really like it. But also, it's gonna take a lot of out-of-screen work. That video, though, will turn into shorts like butter. I can already see it in my head. Dude, short after short is going to come from that video, and it's going to be so nice when that video is done. Even if that video underperforms like Sword and Shield, I can see myself getting a lot of shorts traction from that video. So I am looking forward to the video in that way. It's just doing something there. What else is coming up? I feel like there's another video idea I was talking about that I talked about. Oh, the ice cubing with Zelda. Yeah, that one's being put on pause until I get a Switch 2, I think. I don't know. I might make some shorts about it. I'm not... Again, it's been a while since I played Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm not super up on the up and up about Tears of the Kingdom stuff anymore. I don't think a lot of people are, to be honest, but... I feel like the ice cubing thing is fun, though. It's such an out there video. It has, like such a good energy to it. I should put the blue one right where I put that one because now I'm in an awkward spot. A little bit less awkward, but. I need a square to solve my life problems, and square is too far down the line to do it, I believe. Kind of a start. Come on, the blue, the blue, the blue. Into this. Into this. Into that. Into that. Let's just put that down there for now. Oh, Billy, I was so close, man. Alright, game, that's just killing me instant. That's just not something that anybody on this earth can deal with. And the game, I think, is fed up with me. I might try just playing Invictus for a bit, because it seems like regular Tetris is just fed up with me. And I'm kind of fed up with it. Oh, also Poke Clicker. Probably the last time I'll discuss a Poke Clicker video coming in the future. Because I think I want to upload the last Poke Clicker video this month. It's something that I want to get out before Legends ZA is the last Poke Clicker video, and that video won't take very long. I know basically how it's going to play out, and it should really only take me a week to make. I might start that this week too, actually. Maybe while I'm watching One Piece tomorrow, I might start making that video. Just to get it out of the way. It's the save editing video, how to save edit Poke Clicker. I think it's just about time that I did that. Because I feel like Lethal Mon is in a good spot that I can take a temporary break from that. There are only like 8 real people in here. Ugh, might be a slow day for Invictus. Alright, here we go. This is what I like a little bit more about Invictus, is how we get right up to speed. More like a slap to the face of cold water. Oh, I thought that place it did not. Oh, it sounded like a dick. That's a bad place for that. Alright, well, at least there's a kill. We're really good at this video game sometimes. Oh, not my controller battery. I wish that I had a higher controller battery instead. Oh wait, this is actually a pretty good spot for this, because I can do this. Controller, please. I see where this should go, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it there. Please, just go right. The other left. I get it, the controller is dying, please. I am also like the controller. We were late. Get me through this little bit here, and oh gosh darn it, I was so close. If this just opened the hole, then I would have been fine. Oh. It's not a thing. I don't think that's the move I know how to do before. Alright, well, that's the end of me. This is the end of me. And I wish I opened that. Oh? Look at that. No one has given me reprieve on this day. Surely I will not waste a gift from God. Alright, wasted it. Ah, well, at least I got kinda high. Does the game just stop if all the CPUs I'm probably not. I guess if all the player characters are finished. Wait, 1, 2. Two real players. Out of probably like 8. Alright, you're charging now. Don't complain. You're getting charged. Let's just do team battles. For a bit. What was I talking about before? Something that was giving me a problem? It wasn't the Tears of the Kingdom stuff, was it? There was something after that. Something that was giving me a larger problem. Oh, no, it's the Poke Clicker video. Yeah, that video's it's just gotta come out this month. I think it has to. I'm ready to just put it behind me, man. My YouTube channel wants me to put out Poke Clicker, even though, like, the Lethalmon stuff has been getting impressions, it just hasn't been getting click-through rate. Which I think means that it's been getting sent to a fire, because of fire. But I think the Lethalmon videos have been getting sent to a non-Pokemon viewer base. It's been getting sent to the Lethal Company viewer base instead. Who has no interest in Pokemon fan games. So those videos get like 20,000 impressions, but they only translate into like 0.01% actual views, and then like 0.01% of that actually watched for like longer than 2 minutes. I forgot this version doesn't let you use the background. Who's fighting me? Yellow 29. Where's Fire get? Oh, we got 40. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We're poning. Or we're gonna pwn. Yeah, I get why we're being attacked now. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I probably am dead. Wow, okay. Alright, auto-placing all my pieces for me. It would be nice if the game would, like, think about where the pieces need to go, instead of just auto-placing them. That would be very much preferred. I don't know, I feel like I've kind of said all I needed to say at this point. There's also nobody interested in watching Tetris'd live streams. We've been going over for an hour, and the main purpose for me doing this was just so that I can get back into the swing of live streaming. So I feel pretty content. I might grab... Wait just a sec, actually. Let me go on my own YouTube page and see if there's anything else I feel like talking about before I end.
Oh, Pokerogue. Pokerogue's kind of in a weird spot for me. I kind of want to do like one more thing for Pokerogue, but I don't know what that is. I feel bad coming back to it, like, and beating it, and then like there's still all that new content for Pokerogue with like beating it with only water types that are beating with a specific generation or all that jazz. But like it's been a while since I did that. So I don't know about Pokerogue anymore. The return to Pokerogue video also didn't it wasn't it just wasn't. That's where we're gonna end that statement. Let me look at my playlist. Are there any playlists I should talk about? Talked about Beat Me Take My Pokemon, talked about Pokemon Infinite Fusion, talked about Danganronpa, 128 teams, Sonic Shadow, Pokemon Scarlet. We did talk about that's going to be starting back up on Thursday with the new Mighty Smart Pokemon, Pokerogue, Undertale Yellow, Pokemon... Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I've discussed everything at this point. Yeah, Pokemon Unite is dead, and I think Oh, I had a very fleeting thought of returning to Pokemon Legends Arceus as my comeback live stream. We might do that before Legends ZA drops, just to get like a slight feeling comparison from Pokemon Legends Arceus to Pokemon Legends ZA. And then Games, Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, all this is just retired stuff at this point. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good. Alright, well thanks for watching. If you watched this far into this video for whatever reason, I feel like I got my stream of consciousness out. And I'll look forward to making some more videos here in the future. In fact, I have enough time at the end of the day that I can probably start working on the Beat Me Take My Pokemon stuff for next week. Or Friday. Maybe Friday would be not so bad of a day to do Beat Me Take My Pokemon. For the return of that. Who knows? We'll see what I feel like. I'm feeling jazzed. I feel like I felt kind of sleepy this entire live stream, and that's because maybe I am a bit, but I'm feeling pretty jazzed about what's coming up down the line. I am excited. Truly am. 1000%. Might not sound like it though. Thank you so much for watching.